And welcome back to another riding video, guys. It's 6:42 in the AM. Today we're starting our video here in Point Blanche on a solo mission. Today's ride is going to be a challenge. I challenged myself to see how many times I could ride from this location here in Point Blanche to the roundabout in MAHO and back. The challenge is to see how many times I can accomplish this for today and list my number as we go along. So the plan is to start from right here in Point Blanche. The goal is to do one lap MAHO roundabout and back to this location. We're gonna mark this spot here as number 1. And then see how many times we could make it back to this location for our challenge. Stay tuned, guys. Ride is about to start, challenge is about to start. Let's get it. It was a rainy day yesterday here on St. Martin, so there's a lot of gravel in the road here in Point Blanche. But nevertheless, we're gonna get our challenge going and see how much laps we can make in between Point Blanche and the MAHO roundabout. I have done this twice before, but only did 2 laps. So today I'm gonna challenge myself and see how many times I could make it over to MAHO roundabout and back to Point Blanche. I'm thinking somewhere along the lines of maybe 4 times. If I manage to complete 4, I might push one more to knock off 5, but it's all gonna determine on how I feel going back and forth over Cold Bay Hill. So we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned. Dog almost wanted to stay in the road. Alright, just made my first run over Cold Bay Hill. Here heading through Cold Bay down to MAHO roundabout for my first lap and then back over the hill to Point Blanche. Oh boy, feel that wind start to pick up as I burn that corner there headed towards the airport stretch. The wind is definitely blowing down in this area. From here I can still see the Causeway Bridge completely open as it's been out of commission over the past few days. I understood they had some mechanical difficulty which resulted in the bridge being temporarily closed as they undergo some repairs. Hopefully it'll be up and running within the next few days, but we'll see. Yep, there's the road to the causeway, completely barred it off. No cars can enter. All right, this is our turning point checkpoint here at MAHO. Oh man, I forgot to walk with the piece of chalk. My intention was to make a marking right here to identify my checkpoint stop, being this is the first run here at MAHO. But I forgot the chalk, so I'm gonna go back to Point Blanche now for round number 2, grab another piece of chalk so that I can keep track of the number of laps also down at the MAHO roundabout. So trip number 1 to MAHO, gonna make my way back over Colby Hill now, back at the start point for trip number 2. Stay tuned guys, let's get it. All right, just came back over Colby Hill here on the descent into K Hill, making our way back to Point Blanche to complete lap numero 1. And we are back at the starting point. Back at the starting point, Point Blanche, where we made our first chalk marking. Number 1. Time to get number 2 going. Time to mark number 2. There we go, marking number 2. Gonna hold on to the chalk so we can head back MAHO and mark our 1 and 2 markings at the MAHO roundabout. All right, let's get at it again. All right, we're back on the move into lap number 2, back over the hill to the MAHO roundabout. We were able to knock off that first lap in 1 hour and 4 minutes. Total of 27.3 kilometers. We're gonna try double up with lap number 2 now. Let's get it. The most difficult part of the challenge, of course, is making my way over Colby Hill. But nevertheless, it was it's worth it. So let's go. Second run over Colby Hill down to the MAHO roundabout. All right, we officially made it. Oh, hold on. All right, I had to leave that noisy truck get out of the way first. Officially made it back to the MAHO roundabout for lap numero 2. And this time I have my trusty piece of chalk that I stole from my daughter this morning to mark off, of course, lap number 1 and for lap number 2 right now. So there we have it. There we have number 1. And now we just make it for number 2. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. All right, time to make it back over the hill to our meetup spot to complete number 2, and then we're back on track again for number 3. Let's get it. All right, we just left MAHO and Simpson Bay, here about to get back over Colby Hill. The weather shifted a bit, feeling a few faint raindrops. Really hoping it doesn't rain. Me and the rain ain't no friend at all. So I'm really hoping the rain cloud just passes by without dumping any showers. Over Colby Hill we go. All right, made it back. Checkpoint, Point Blanche. Sorry, not checkpoint, start point, Point Blanche, where we have our trusty number 1 and 2 written. About to get lap 3 started. Gonna take a quick little break, something to drink, and then we're back on track for lap numero 3. All right, time to get back on track. Took a little quick water break there now, rest up a bit, and now it's time to get cracking on run number 3. Run number 3. Boom, run number 3 in full effect. Let's get it. Oh, you see, I was talking about the dirt that ended up in the road from the hills after the heavy rain the other day, and it looks like a backhoe already came through and scraped the dirt off of the road. That didn't take too long. Good job, guys, really good job. And our third attempt heading over Cold Bay Hill. Woo! Definitely slow down a bit here now, feeling the burn a little more, but we're not stopping. Time to get over the hill. Let's go. And here we are back at the MAHO roundabout for the third time this morning. Legs really spicing up right now as the third lap is almost over. Back at the roundabout. Here you could see our 1 and 2 marking. We're about to add number 3 to it, as this challenge is almost complete, because I believe after I get back to Point Blanche, that's gonna be it for me. So here we are at number 3. About to leave MAHO, head back into Point Blanche right now. Got a group of tourists just rented some 4-wheelers there, making their way out to the MAHO area. Alright, about to make my way over, well, back over Cold Bay Hill for the third time. Being a YouTuber, creating content is a live stream of your page. So this is my office time right now, getting some great content while putting in the work, just to be able to bring it to you and possibly see if I can get anyone else to undertake this challenge of how many times they could make it from Point Blanche to the MAHO roundabout and back. It looks like I'm gonna have a total of 3 times, and that's gonna be it for me for today. Just about to get over Cold Bay Hill again and make it into Point Blanche. If you made it to this point in the video, don't forget to drop a like. Help your boy out, hit the subscribe button. Would really appreciate it. Continues to help me bring little content to the page of St. Martin Road Cycling. And we officially back where we started at the end of lap number 3. We made it back. We officially made it back. Lap number 3 has been completed. MAHO, Point Blanche, MAHO, and back 3 times to complete my challenge of the day. I'm calling out all novice riders. I ain't want to smoke with the top fellas, but all novice riders calling out to accept this challenge. Minimum 3 times Point Blanche, MAHO roundabout and back. Thanks for watching. It's been a great ride. We knocked off a total of 81.7 kilometers in 3 hours and 20 minutes. Challenge complete. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace out.